Hey guys, it's John. First of all, Happy New Year, guys. I'm experimenting. I'm making a Filipino dessert delicacy. It's a rice cake. We call it Biko. It's basically rice, glutinous rice or sweet rice with coconut milk and brown sugar. I'm using this solid brown sugar. We call it in the Philippines, we call this panucha. I just want to show you guys. Looks like that. So I'm melting this in the coconut milk that I'm kind of simmering right now. I'm also cooking the sweet rice right here. So that's boiling. You just cook that like regular rice. So I don't really know. This is the first time, confession here. This is the first time I'm doing this. First time I'm making this, but it's smelling good actually. Just gonna give this a quick taste. We're getting there. It's already sweet. It looks like light coffee. Just to update you guys, this thing has kind of browned and thickened a little bit. I also saved a little bit of the syrup, the coconut and sugar syrup. And I'm going to use this for the topping. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the rice to cook, and then we're going to mix the rice into this into this syrup. All right, guys. I went ahead and I took the rice that I just cooked from this pot, and I mixed it into the coconut syrup mixture that we were cooking earlier, and I'm just incorporating everything together here. Yeah, it's not as dark as I would like it to be. I guess it's the type of sugar, but hey, for a first time, this looks pretty good. Sorry about that, guys. I ran out of battery again. So we have our cooked rice, which I placed in our baking pan, this Pyrex pan, and what I did was I spread it evenly. It's kind of thin, actually. If you can look at, if you want to see it's like half the pan. And also what I did was I took some of or most of the saved coconut syrup and kind of glazed the baking pan, and the next I guess part of the instruction is to bake it at 45 minutes in a 350 degree oven. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Let us bake 350. Cooking time. They said 45 minutes, but I'm gonna leave it at around 35 minutes to give me time, and then from that point I'll keep checking, since I don't know how thick the instruction video was. I don't know how thick the layer of rice was, so I'm gonna leave it at about 35 minutes, and then you know what? Hang on a second. I'm gonna preheat this oven first. Bake 350 and start that. Preheat it at 350, and then we'll start the timer when we get to temperature. Let's go ahead and check the oven, guys, to see where we're at. We're not there yet. 204. We're getting there. So just a few more degrees, and we're ready to bake this Biko, B-I-K-O. While we're waiting, I just want to shout out a couple of friends of mine who I haven't seen in a long time. Shout out to Marilyn Sayas from Tagaytay, and another friend of mine, Nina Layug from Houston, Texas. So how are you doing, guys? Hope you're doing well, and a Happy New Year to you. So guys, it started beeping. I think we're at temperature on the oven, so I'm gonna go grab the Biko, and then I'm just gonna stick it into the oven. So you know what? Let me open this, and then rice cake. Get in there. Cooking time, let's, as I said, 35 minutes, and start, and hope for the best.
A few moments later.
Guys, just time check, and also, well, we have 19 minutes left according to our clock, and just looking into the oven, it's looking pretty nice. You know, I see a little bubbling, a little baking going on, so you know, I can't wait to try it. But obviously, we still have to, you know, let it finish and let it cool down a little bit before we sink our teeth into it. So we'll be right back. So guys, I just finished with the Biko. That's how it looks like. I'm just started to cool it, and just try to find out if I don't know. It looks okay, right? So we'll try it out when it cools.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hey guys, it's John. It's about 3 days later. I'm sorry. I forgot to finish this video. You know, with the hustle and the bustle of New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, kind of forgot. But this is the end of I'm doing like this is what's left of, actually there's actually half, a little bit less than half left of the Biko, but I don't want to say it was a fail, because it's edible, it's sweet, it tastes like Biko is supposed to taste, but I think what I did wrong was either the container was a little too shallow. No, not the container, but the container was too big, right, for it. And also the rice, the sweet rice that I made was a little too moist. It was a little too soft. And I like my Biko to be a little, just a bit more harder, firmer, a little bit more firm than that. But I mean, it's still, I mean, it's sticky rice, so it is sticky. But, you know, for a first time, for the first time that I've ever made that dish, it's not bad. It's as you can see, it's halfway done, right? A little more than halfway done. But you know, I learned a few things. Obviously, I'm going to adjust the next time, and I'll probably you know, vlog it again. And also, I think the coconut milk that was used, that I used, was wrong. I just used pure coconut milk. I think you should be using coconut cream, or maybe half coconut cream and half coconut milk, because although it got thick due to the sugar that I used, I like the sauce to be a little thicker. So you know, it did get a little more thick once it got done baking. But yeah, again, lessons learned. And certainly I will adjust the next time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I apologize for coming back 3 days later. Hit the notification bell as well if you want to keep track of what I'm doing. So again, guys, thank you very much. Happy New Year to everyone, and peace. I'll see you on the next one.